Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian and this is Crusader Kings 2 with After the End Fanfolk, a mod that had an update on the 14th of February, delighting map gamers everywhere that did not have a significant other. And we're going to jump into this mod today. I'm very excited to play it because it is a nonsensical mod. If you've never played it, what this mod does is essentially it has an entirely fan fiction idea of what would happen if there was a great disaster, for example nuclear war or whatever. They don't actually detail this of course because it doesn't matter. And the world splintered. Everything went down in shambles. And just to give you an overview of, how ridiculous this can be, but also how sometimes there are serious things like, for example, the Mormons or the Anabaptists, but then you have stuff like Norse. If you are American, you will know that in Minneapolis, you have the Minnesota Vikings. Over in Green Bay, you have the Green Bay Packers. And the way the Norse, the descendants of the people of this area, interpret this is essentially there were mythical people fighting over here. Our ancestors fought over these sacred grounds, and we shall do the same. These religions that they have created, that were done, essentially to just entertain and to be a lot of fun, are everywhere, all over the map. You also have Atomicist people that praise Atom, of course, and believe that if you become a mutant, you were blessed by Atom. You have a lot of very, very cool religions here, and one of the new ones that was added is Orientalism. Orientalism, imagine a form where someone finds a Quran and says, that's a pretty cool religion, I want to like this, and then also grows up close to Disney World, and grows up with the storytelling of Aladdin, grows up with the storytelling of Alibaba, and essentially everything that is this mystified Orient kind of feeling, right? We're going to play Zaim Amon Jafar of Suncoast. Now, this doesn't give away who this character is inspired by, then I don't know what to tell you. Down here, by the way, I've done 3 playthroughs actually on this map already. I played Captain Jack the Savvy, Captain Jack Sparrow, of course, already. We also played, which is very cool, I would advise playing this one. We've played Levi the Liberator. An incredibly fun playthrough. Definitely check that out or play it yourself. Very entertaining. It's a very, very cool, flavor-rich kind of setting over there. Primarily because the Judaism mod for the original After the End was written by the Perfect, that I believe to be the main modder now behind After the End Fanfolk. Did my game just crash there? No, it didn't. Okay, the music just changed. That's fine. I think it, Nope, not crashed. Okay, here we go. Now we can actually continue. The starting position that we are in is essentially, as I said, the mix between Islam and everything going on over here in Disney World. Now, Disney World is, of course, one of our holy sites, because why wouldn't it be? I can't explain why the other holy sites are what they are. I think up here, what we have in Chicago... Oh no, here it is. The Center of Islam in Motown. I think this must be like the greatest mosque of America. I'm not actually sure. I'm not fully informed on that topic. Then over here we have another holy site, which is Mecca, Manhattan. And then over here, of course, in Chicago itself. I don't know the other holy sites there, but I think Tampa Bay is just because the stories of Alibaba, remind us of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I suppose. Then over here we have the Disney World, of course, where most of Aladdin comes from, and that's where we start out in. Now let's read our lore here. Once a society of nobles known as the Shriners, centuries of isolation and outside influence set the Orientalist faith on a path of its own. Orientalists tried to incorporate the ancient rites of their order and legends from the old world into their religious practices, which many non-Orientalists decry as distortions in the faith. And I have to change this music because that's the main theme. The Orientalist religion's hierarchy answers to a high priest known as the Grand Sultan, who in this case is Grand Sultan Din. Could he have any more disappointing name? I don't think he could. Now, what I thought about is playing this character over here is slightly a different branch of Islam. It's essentially a Shia branch of Islam that survived, practically intact, Imam Zakaria II. But he has so many story-scripted events that he's boring to play. After like 30 minutes, you regard king and nobody can stop you. This one is a bit tougher. The start is actually quite difficult. We might very well, I'll be honest with you, we might very well fail here. Now, it doesn't really matter, I will admit to you, what focus we pick here, but I'm gonna just pick up, build a war chest, sure. Hey, please. Build a war chest, and we're gonna try to take out as much money as we can right away. Peasants have to pay for us, and the bankers shall give me money, because I can tell you we're not gonna be alive for long. And you may ask, how is that? But you will soon find out. What we're also gonna do, oh, this is a horrible... Ali ibn Amon Jafar, a son, 14 years old, pretty decent in all of this, but pretty bad character. I think we're gonna go with Marshall nonetheless. You gotta start somewhere, right? Now what we are going to do is... I'm going to take my troops, and I'm going to park them on top of this lad over here. I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to build... Actually, let's not build this trade post yet. I don't think it would be profitable quick enough. You will know what I'm doing here once the events fire off. There are some scripted events for this one. Let's just start by revoking the title that the pirate over here holds, Captain Macaw of Kalosahachi. And yes, they have their own religion. Well, by the way, I forgot to read that out. Our god names are Allah, Muhammad, Ali Baba, the Crescent, and Aladdin, and our evil god names are the Dark Genie. It is great. Listen. It is interesting to think about just how many ridiculous things people could believe in if there are like 300 years of no technology and society just disappeared. I think they could believe in a lot of insane things. I will not seclude myself. Why? Doesn't matter to you, does it? Let's try to revoke this county. War it is, my friend. Get out of here. God damn it. Well, time. He died. I would like to revoke your title as well. Child, get out of here. How did he die, by the way? How did his father die? Slain by this random man. War it is, yet again. God damn it. Alright, let's see if we can actually do this. They have a lot of troops over here. I'm not sure that we can best that. Not right away anyway, but we will have to see you. A courtier approaches you and tells you of a majestic cave filled to the brim with treasure and wonder. Foolishly, you set out with him. Indeed, the cave is present, but as you step foot in, he lets out a laugh and says, "Let the darkness unfold of find fortunes untold, servant of the Crescent." With a rumbling, the mouth of the cave collapses shut, trapping you in. This must be the work of Yaqub himself. I am done for. There we go. Zaim Ali takes over. And Zaim Ali, hopefully is going to become a great ruler. Although, I'll be honest with you, I can't guarantee it. The start here is quite difficult. Oh my god, and now this kid is back here. I'm going to destroy you when the time is right. Let me tell you that much. I could press a de jure claim. You know what I would rather do? I think I would rather pillage. Hell yeah. I have learned that most people are kind and it brings no benefit to walk with mistrust and suspicion. Oh, there you go. We are depressed, of course, at a very young age, but you know. That's just the way it is. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, really. He would have enough troops to defeat me. It's questionable whether he can, though. News from Brazil. Right, Brazil, if you didn't know, takes the position here of the Chinese Empire. It is amazing just how imaginative they were when they made that mod. I love this mod, seriously. And I think we might be beaten here in battle if we're not watchful. And I honestly, that's a difficult one. I could pull back, but I also kind of want to siege him down. You know what, let's just pull back though. I think he could take us out easily. Yeah, look at that, 1,500 people. He could have beaten us up. Let's just come back and try to siege that down as well. I could push my mum's claims on you. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute, you're my uncle. Huh, interesting. Can't even siege that down. Man, we do not have enough people, but since I knew that we would die, we can borrow from the bankers again. Apparently in this one, it works where the debt is forgiven if you die. Very, very nice of the modders to include that. That makes things considerably easier. News from Brazil, he won his war, I think. As I said, of course, Disney World is holy for us. It tells the story of Aladdin, the story of Ali Baba, all of those stories that, you know, have forged our cultural and religious understanding. And I think we should focus on that, man. He has so many people, potential ally vassal troops. Oh, they are tribal, of course. That makes things much easier for them, I would argue. And since we don't have piety, I can't really go ahead and recruit those either. Alright, let's just see. There will be something here. There will be a jihad called for Florida. And I gotta tell you, getting that jihad done is very difficult. But we will do our best. You're skulking outside of the great city of Tampa, your capital. There, in the sands along the water, a man introduces himself to you, naming himself Will Williams. He tells you of a plan for a parade, one to cement your rule and reinvigorate your populace. With him, a large assortment of men, yeomen, and... is that an elephant? Let us through, for it's a bright new star. Gains the trait ambitious. As you ride atop your elephant towards Tampa, 100 bandits ride up your lavish caravan and attempt to attack you. You make quick work of them, however, with your men exclaiming, "Mighty is he! Strong as 10 regular men, definitely!" Your procession enters the bazaar in Tampa, and as you make your way through to the palace, your men throw coins and other goods in the air, encouraged by the cheers of the people. You catch the eye of a lady who is shopping. She exclaims, "That physique! Prince Ali, handsome is he!" You finally arrive at the palace with the entire city abuzz in energy. Certainly you've made a good name for yourself, if not your entire city, and now you truly can rule unshackled. Ali, of course, being the nickname, or rather the cover name, that Aladdin used in the Disney movie. We're no longer depressed, we gain some piety, we are known as Fabulous Sea, and we get a 636-man regiment. Gotta tell ya, not that impressed by that number, but it should allow us to raid. At least I hope so. Because I would like to take down Orlando before the actual beginning of the jihad. If we siege this down, we should be in a pretty good starting position. It's a bit cheesy because I know the jihad will happen, but oh, don't you dare make me sick. There's no sickness here, are you kidding me? Come on now, please, I need a court physician. Ali can't die like this. Don't you do me dirty like this. Don't you do me dirty. I don't think he has enough troops to challenge us. Yes, please treat me. Robin Smith, Rosario. Nice name, dude. That's a really nice name. Robin Smith, Rosario. Ali Abwa. To draw the illness out of your body, Robin Smith covered you from head to toe in leeches. That did literally nothing, my friend. Whatever you say. And I'm grown up now, and I'm an idiot. Holy crap. I am horrible. I'm straight up horrible. Now, what I don't know is, okay, I have no idea whether we will see any sort of... I want to have my education become better, so we're going to pick the war focus here. I do not know if we're going to see any sort of, like, Jasmine. I hope that we will, but I couldn't tell you. Does the... Oh, this is actually a good question. Does he have a son? No. I thought maybe... a daughter, I mean. Maybe it would be his daughter, but he doesn't have anyone. So I don't know. I don't want to marry anyone for as long as, you know, we just hang around here. Please do treat me. Let's go. Balance your humors made you sprint around your keep to induce sweating. You know what? If it works, eh? If it works, it works. Now the pillaging will aid us, of course. We are tearing down the mouse, making them weaker and weaker. The Order of Saint Expedie. The voodoo priests, I think at least, have... yeah, they have a new holy order, damn. That strengthens them significantly, doesn't it? Jihad for Florida, and there you go. The jihad for Florida has begun. And of course, I will say yes to this. I need Disney World under my own control. How dare you suggest otherwise? Let's borrow some money here. It's only 100 bucks yet again, but, you know, as long as we can do it, we should. And I would love someone that is cheap. Oh, they are perfect. This makes us into a force to be reckoned with, but not invincible. There we go. It has been done. You know what? I'm actually... Come on. Pioneer Kings. The Mormons also get their own holy wars. Of course, the Mormons, fairly isolated over here, still exist in the form that they existed back in the day. You know, somewhat, I guess. The Novu Legion, that's their holy order. I love that outfit, a damn football helmet. Now, some people will join them here. And I have just become a Mujahid. Very easy, of course. We're going to try to take them out as soon as possible. Reconquista Kings. Sagrado Corazon also starting the Reconquistas. That is them down here. Although it showed the Catholic Pope. Don't know why, but those are two different things, just for the record. I want to take them out here because we need to win this ASAP. Come on. When are you going to commit here? 18th? There we go. Alright, we got him. This is a river crossing and everything, but we got him. We got to destroy them while they are still splintered. Otherwise, we're going to run into a decent chunk of trouble, I want to say. What is this? Very late fight, but I'll take it. I'll take it, hell yeah. Oh, this may not be the best choice, you know. I think I'm just going to siege this down. It's already been pre-sieged, and I can actually intervene right here. Ah, I can't intervene. I'll just siege this down, sure. Somebody has to do it, right? Expedition for SoCal. Look at you, King Ronald of SoCal. Not having a good time. King Ronald, by the way, so the storyline over here is that there's a long connection between the Empire of California and the Imamite leadership of the Abbas dynasty, and they have been betrayed by the Carmen dynasty, and that is how the Abbas dynasty starts to rise from the ranks yet again. But honestly, that is just... It makes you very overpowered, so I think it's a good choice that we're not with them. I don't know. I don't feel good about this war. They have a very decent chunk of troops. Oh my god, they have too many troops. Far too many. Where are you going? Who are you? Who are any of these people? But we have taken down the first province and the primary province of Orlando. Defending First Coast, Mousy border dispute. See, you should not declare these sort of wars if they have a holy war, because that makes it so that they can call a lot of people in. And we'll see how this goes. I'll keep an eye on this entire thing over here, I think. Them splitting up here, not the best choice, but what can you do? We are making all the points here, right? Just for the record. Yeah, we are. Okay. Very nice. He's fleeing from the troops, I can tell. If we're quick enough, we could do this. Like, we could finish this off, but also we might want to... I'm just going to stick together with them over here, I think. Just take them down, guys. Oh, they're not even going to unsiege. Oh, that is huge. And look at that. More piety, more prestige. Ah, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I could take you down, and I think we shall. As long as they are busy up there, I don't mind. I do not mind at all. I think we should focus on cavalry leader. A hurricane, but not in our lands. That is good. Oh, if I win this jihad, that would be a huge boost. I honestly did not expect that we would even have a shot at winning this, because it is quite difficult in its nature. Just look at these troops. I mean, that is a very healthy amount of troops, and to be fair, I did metagame it somewhat, but hey, you know, you gotta give it a shot. And look at this, 96%. How do we finish them off? I know how. If they don't attack us here... Oh, it's done! Sharif Ali Fabulous He fulfilled the ambition to become the king of Agrabah. I think Florida is named Agrabah with our culture. Muhammad has granted Zaim Ali of Suncoast victory in the jihad for Florida against High Chief Elias of the Mouse. Grand Sultan Dean has called for a month of celebration across the whole Muslim world. Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that isn't great. Can I make you the county capital? Sure, get rid of this tribe. Get them out of here. All of these are tribes, aren't they? Yeah, this is just horrible. Hey, kid, get out of my damn country, I swear to God. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Alright, we became the king of Agrabah. That makes things considerably easier, but we're only at the start of the conquest of all. And apparently I'm now at war with you, huh? Right, I hold what he claims to be his, so let's just cut him out of the equation. What is this? Revoke the captaincy. Yeah, we could do that, but I think I'm a bit busy right now, I must admit. Oh, this is such a nonsense. I love the lore for this. It's just so amazing, man. But then again, I mean, think about it. If you grow up, you know, to the ruins of an old civilization, and that old civilization just so happens to have Disney World nearby, you gotta believe in it, right? Like, you gotta go, maybe this is actually true. But that's easy. We're already the Lord of Agrabah now. We are still unmarried, and I can't see... See, I don't want to lose the game, obviously, but I can't see Jasmine anywhere. She's not showing up so far. And I think we're no longer sick. Very nice. Take you down. Got him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. See, my plan here is to erect the huge empire of righteous Muslimness. Is there an empire? What's the empire title here? The Jura. The Gulf Coast. See, this is a nice empire, I think. Oh, that would make for a good one. Let's just take him down here. I think we're still allied, right? Would you want to? No, okay. Obviously, you don't want to become my vassal because we are of the wrong religion. But I think that's okay. How are we doing in terms of war score? Doesn't want to give up yet, but the 68 bucks, they may or may not be worth it. Difficult to tell sometimes. Why don't you make me a light infantry leader? We have a lot of light infantry lying around, you know? You gotta do what you can do, really. The Duchy of Citriana. If I were to create that... Is the Duchy of the Mouse? Is that something that is... Oh yeah, look at that. It's just a tribe, so it's not even a real one. They named themselves a tribe because it was like people coming literally from the swamps of California and going... Oh, I'm not sealing this down for myself, huh? And going, well, well, well. This is our new law. Oh, and it's actually named Agrabah. Disney World. Can I build anything here? Throne room, golden throne, royal bedchamber. Historical mural? That would kind of make sense, like... Oh, Disney World retinue. That would make sense, I feel, when it comes to the law. Make a mural of all the history of Aladdin and whoever else. Alright, let's revoke this. Yeah, what is, buddy? Sorry, mate. Get out of here. That's a lot of people here, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna PC out. I don't actually care for the 65 bucks. Not very interested in that. Not enough money to make me care anyway. Alright, we're gonna take them down here, and then we're gonna hold all of the duchies and all of the counties in our kingdom that we currently have under our control. This is a very strong start. Ali, fabulous he. Where's my Jasmine? Yo, hey, game. When I'm like 25, I think I'm just gonna marry someone, but until then, I'm holding out for Jasmine, okay? I want love. I need my princess. Goddamn Agrabah. The rise of consumerism. Oh, interesting. They're fairly close in Michiana. A prophet has arisen, proclaiming that the old world was struck down not by Jesus, the atom, or the founding fathers, but by the almighty dollar for neglecting the temples they called malls, and properly performing the ritual of the shopping, and not giving him tribute for every new product he created, and that he will soon destroy the world again, unless all Americans follow these rites. Many have come before him, preaching similar doctrines, but attracting few followers, for the ruins of old America are littered with books and signs advertising marvelous products that will cure all ills and bring true happiness. But this prophet's oratory has given him tens of thousands of followers, who are now spreading their faith across America by his words and by the sword. They're going to rise up here, they're going to take him over. It's essentially like the rise of the Shia, except way more dangerous. The rise of the Shia just stops at some point. No. This one does not stop at some point. They just keep dunking and dunking and dunking. Now, that being said, we could observe Ramadan here. Oh, practice the mystic arts. I think I'm going to dissolve my special units. Then I'm going to raise whoever I can. And I think we're gonna move on to try and raid some. That should be successful, especially since we can raid overseas thanks to our culture. I think it's a pretty decent idea. Who are you, Muskogee, huh? Wait a minute, let me just check something. Are you technically part of my kingdom? Oh yeah, you are. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And who are you? Oh, they're gonna eat this into the Holy Columbian Confederacy, essentially the Holy Roman Empire, except they are evangelical. They created the other end of it, you know? Instead of being forcibly Catholic, they are forcibly evangelical. Let's just raid somewhere. I do think it makes a lot of sense here. For our troops and everything in between, really. What I do want to do also is let's just practice the mystic arts. I am a mystic. Ooh. I'm a ghost. Now, as I said, I don't know how long this series will go. I have some other serious ideas, but I will tell you if you have anything in particular. I'm thinking of maybe some HIP, you know, Habsburg madness. But if you have anything in particular, then do let me know. I'm quite interested indeed in finding out what is going on when it comes to more ideas. Has great pox. Oof. What's his plot? What's he doing here? Kill this random man. You know, honestly, do what you must. It's not like it's actually my place to intervene, and we're gonna build this trade post now, slowly but surely gaining more and more money as we go. Alright, let's loot him here. We got some light rain, good for them. Could loot him, but like, yeah, not really what I want to do. I think we're just gonna maneuver you over there, get some boats, then collect whatever is there to collect. The Golden Arches, as the new religion of consumerism expands and prospers. The Golden Arches. I actually just got the joke. High Chairman Adam has authorized the formation of a holy order in to safeguard the faith's continued growth. The Golden Arches from the Golden Arches. You gotta be joking. It is so good. The memes in this mod for every religion are amazing. Oh my god. Outstanding. I really love it. I really, really love it. Now, with that being said, we're in a pretty good spot here, I would say. The only thing that really worries me are, of course, you Emperor Algernon III of the Holy Columbian Confederacy, but we could surely take care of him. I mean, we've defeated the mouse, and as we all know, they have a huge team of lawyers, so that must be worth something, right? Oh, that's a lot of money that we just made here, very nice. Hey, look at that. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, hell yeah. They're gonna be full soon. I can just send them back for a minute, and then we can go back there. Our loan has come due. I don't know the full amount, but I can pay the interest. Let's do that. We can almost pay it back, actually. Quite nice. And if we were to die... Yeah, there you go. 100 out of 100. Thank you. Love it. The recent influx of looted treasure has encouraged buying and investment in Tampa, which in turn has attracted more warriors who are hungry for gold. And this is a super cool religion and culture, of course, because it allows us to raid and still be out there and have some different lore than the Vikings, the Norsemen. The Norsemen, honestly, in this mod so far were the most interesting one, just because they had the best mechanics, similar to the base game, of course. But look at this. Oh my god, 72 bucks. Insane. But now I think we have an even better religion with this one. And look at all the money we're making. That's crazy. Yeah, that is insane. Repay the bankers, of course. Of course. How could I not repay the bankers? Good lord, who do you think I am? We're making so much piety and prestige there as well. Absolutely lovely. What are we doing here? You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I am kind of raiding the same lands that are soon going to be mine, am I not? Oh no, that makes too much sense, but you know what? You gotta start somewhere, right? We can also, of course, if he were to ever get out of the way, he's the father, no, he's the brother of my mother. Oh shit, yeah, definitely convert. Thank you! Right religion, but very sinful. What's up with my mother? What is she doing here? Jesus, get a grip, mum. What are we doing here? This will be over quite soon, but I feel like we can bring you home first, and then bring you back. Very healthy raiding here. Lots of peasants have been moving to the county of Kaloswachi lately. Your steward, Rum-E Aludin, suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants to reach the central holdings. He insists that in doing so, the county will become more prosperous. Hell yeah. Absolutely. How could I say no to this? Alright, we're gonna siege this down and then we're gonna move home yet again. But I think I'm just gonna actually raise my own ships. Now, of course, I do want to get rid of the Caribbean Empire, but what you must know for this mod is essentially that the Caribbean Empire is a cultural empire, and cultural empires tumble and tumble and tumble at some point. Province is empty. Let's just carry on here. Come on, get out of here. Are you at war with someone? Oh, yeah. Claim on Tallahassee. You know what? Let's just go home and declare war here as the last thing of this episode. Already 26 minutes in. Man, time really flies when you're having fun with magical Muslims in the future. Alright, let's take a look at you. Muskogee, how are you doing? I can push some claims, and I think I wanna... Ah, he's already going for Tallahassee, huh? Do we have a trade post in any of these? No. Instead, in that case, we do have a non-aggression... Oh, we don't have a non-aggression pact. I could force vassalize you, but I could also just holy war you. You know, I think that makes things considerably easier if we just went out and destroyed you in the name of Aladdin. In whose else's name? I mean, you know, let's be realistic here. Don't be so ridiculous. Look at this. This is the future. And I also actually want to build a bit tall here. I want to hold the most important pieces of this land. Can I build you up a bit? Anything interesting that I could build? Anything unique? Oh, the fertility is nice. I don't think so. I don't, you know, the longer we go on here, the more I fear that there is not going to be a lady with the name Jasmine. I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, I'm just honest. That's all I'm saying. I don't think we're gonna see that. And I'm actually gonna build all of you up so that you may become castles at some point. We do have the money. Get him out of here. Alright, time to destroy her. Easy. This will surely aid us in taking over all of Florida. The peninsula will be ours. May Aladdin be proud of us. I wonder if there are more events to the storyline, but even if there aren't any more events, I think this is already a good starting position. It gives you an entry point, you know, but it doesn't really handhold you for too long. Let's take a look at this over here, for example. He's still doing his own thing, but it doesn't... Oh, he's a great egret. This bureaucrat has passed the Imperial Exim and has earned the 2nd rank. Great egret. It doesn't look like he actually is doing anything. He has a claim on SoCal, which is, you know, what is given to him, but he doesn't look like he's doing anything else with it. The AI a bit timid there. They give you a lot of opportunities in the Western Muslim storyline there. Which here, honestly, was more luck than anything else. The fact that we were able to pull off the jihad there was practically only done because, you know, I went on and made sure that there was a chance that we would do it. Nah, no Jasmine. The hell? Where's my Jasmine at, yo? Is that even how you spell it in the English? You know what? I actually have to look that up. That's how you spell it in German. Princess Jasmine. How do you spell it in the English version? Is it with a Y? No, it's not. Okay, it's Princess Jasmine. Exactly the way that I thought it would be. Well, unlucky. Doesn't appear to exist. Hello there. This is now my land. Get out of here, uncle. What were you thinking, trying to hold my land? I mean, come on now. That's ridiculous. And let's push centralization up a bit. That should help with this issue. We are now 9 out of 8. Sounds alright to me. We gave all of this already away. I don't hold any baronies anymore, but this shall be the end of this episode. We are going to spread the word of Agrabah, and we're going to build a, I would say a most prosperous realm. And I want to thank the members of the channel that make these sort of videos possible, namely the Barons Aaron, Stefan, the Richest T, Snywolf, Emma, Marmello, Thomas, and of course the newest member, Lachlan. Is that how I pronounce it? I'm, just tell me in the comments. Lachlan? And then of course we have the Counts Kemelik 2, Shifty, Ixom the Naughty, and Wombat, and the beautiful Dukes, Suspicious Duck, Benedict, Nathan, Knight of Squires, Kenneth, Lexo, Roboman, My Dad Left Me at Arby's, and the absolute legends Eric and Aiden. If you also want to support the channel, then check out the join button right underneath the video where you can become a channel member. And I will now end this episode, seeing as my mouth no longer functions. In the name of Agrabah, I bid you farewell. Later, alligator. We're actually in Florida, there's actual alligators there, that's pretty good. Alright, see ya.